Yo, what's good, y'all? Welcome back to my channel where I talk all things Marvel and pop culture, and today I'm talking Star Wars. So be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, comment down below, share it to at least 3 people you know if you are new. So I'm going to give you guys my Obi-Wan Kenobi Episode 5 review. So I'm going to have spoilers in here, so if you don't want to hear spoilers, gotta go. Alright, so let's get into it. Be sure to join my Discord in the link in the description if you want to talk all things Marvel and chat with me. And follow me on all my socials in the link in description below. So without further ado, let's get into it. So immediately, this show starts off with a flashback of Anakin and Obi-Wan Kenobi, I think during Clone Wars maybe, and them training together, and you can see the Vader in him in these flashbacks throughout the episode, which I thought was very unique and something we have never seen before. And it was great to see Hayden back once again as Anakin Skywalker. You know, I really wasn't expecting to see Anakin. I thought, you know, we saw him once early. Was it episode 3? Just saw Obi-Wan hallucinating and thought he was looking at like Anakin. But anywho, I thought this episode was great. Really, these episodes, literally one after another, up and down, because I wasn't so high on episode 4, but episode 5 I really enjoyed. And you know, we pick up right off where they are, of course, going after them. They are at this place and they're talking about their plans, and they revenge them. Of course, they arrive, you know, Vader's there, and they land, and you know, they're locking everything up. Obi-Wan and them, they're locking up everything, so Reeve and all them, the clones and all them, don't get in, and they shoot at the door. You know, I thought that was weird. They were shooting at the door, but you know, Obi-Wan ends up coming close to the door, and everything starts calming down. And I guess it's through the Force. They can, you know, feel the vibe. And Reva also comes up close to the door, and they just talk about, and it was a twist. In the first episode, we finally figure out that Reva was the kid in the first episode in the flashback, and which was a great twist. And he was talking about, you're not working for Vader, but you're going after him. So that was like a little twist. And they was talking, and she was just talking to him with anger and just, why didn't you save us? Why didn't you come back? And yada, yada, yada. And she like pretended like she was dead, and when, you know, Anakin killed all those kids. So they came up with a plan, Reva and them. So Reva's actually, I don't know how to feel about her. I really haven't been able to empathize with her. I don't think they've really written her well in this series. So they start fighting. Leia, meanwhile, is, you know, that little droid is messing up the power and all that. Leia's looking for it, and, you know, looking through these wires and all that. And for me, I was like, that was weird. And at the end of the episode, like near the end of the episode, she finally figures out that was a problem. The little droid was just messing things up. So, and then she takes the tracker off, and, you know, bam. You could have done it the whole time. But anywho, they was fighting, and, you know, they're getting back, they're retreating, and, you know, the homegirl that has helped pretty much helped Obi-Wan the whole series pretty much. Her bot ends up dying, and that was tough. And she ends up shooting the door, and she has a bomb and explodes. And, you know, they come out with another plan, and here comes Vader. Game time. And him and Reva came up with a plan, you know, he'll be coming after me. All he'll see is me. And the Imperium marches him. And, you know, he was so badass in this episode. I don't use badass often, but he was badass in this episode. I love Vader in this episode. So he approaches him, he gets in there. They try to take off through the Force. He's pulling him back. He's that freaking strong and badass. He's pulling him back. He rips the door open, and of course it's a decoy, and there's another ship and they take off. He could have got that one, but it was too fast. So Reva ends up trying to sneak behind him, and then boom, tries to kill him. Of course, the Force, and he's just playing with his food at this point. He's like slinging around with the Force. And then this moment is like, Vader, and just the movement, the choreography of this is so amazing. And it was probably my favorite part of this episode. But Vader and Reva are fighting, yada, yada, yada. They're dodging. He's dodging her, and then he takes the saber, and, it's a Grand Inquisitor saber, and he rips it in two. So, all right, let's just fight. You want this? Let's get it. And it's just, you see how he's just playing with his food. It's like another day for him. And of course, he gets it again. Boom. For me, people say, if people figure out who Vader actually is and actually is Anakin, they don't show up anymore. They actually die. He, of course, stabs her, but we don't know if she's dead or not. Like, it's weird. And then the Grand Inquisitor, the actual Grand Inquisitor comes back. And he's talking about, revenge, yada, yada, yada. And he takes his pin back that Vader put on her earlier in the episode. That, I guess, signifies that you're the Grand Inquisitor. But he's back. And show ends with, her finding, seeing like not the tracker, but her figuring out that Anakin has kids, Darth Vader has kids. And she figures out that, Luke and Tatooine, and we got to go back there. So I don't know. I really enjoyed this episode. I got a lot out of it. I enjoyed it. This is probably my second favorite episode so far, and I hope they stick the landing in the finale. I hope and pray they do. I hope it's a long episode. I hope it's like 50 minutes or like at least an hour or something like that. But I really enjoyed this episode. Vader, again, badass in this episode. Obi-Wan is getting back to his form, and he's getting back to his, his tricks and, his ways, and I love to see it. So yeah, that's what I thought of this episode. I give it a 4 out of 5. I really enjoyed this episode, and I really loved it. So you guys let me know what you thought of Obi-Wan Kenobi episode 5 down in the comment section below. Let me know your thoughts. What do you rate it? So be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, comment down below, share it to at least 3 people you know if you are new. And thank you guys so much for watching this long and watching my review throughout its entirety. You guys mean a lot to me. So be sure to join my Discord and follow me on all my socials in the link in description. If you want to, of course, join my Discord if you want to talk like Marvel stuff and chat with me. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys enjoyed this review. Till next time, love and peace. We out.